I am doing fantastic, and I'm ready to see some high tier comp gameplay. What about you? Mhm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because these are like the top two teams right now, at least in like their area of the league. So this is going to be just a big slip. Yeah, exactly that. And that, yeah, and I think it's so fitting having the top tier killer for these top tier teams and seeing how they deal with it. I'm expecting some really good performances. I think he has been really consistent. Honestly, I think Blight is like one of the best. Honestly, it's really close between Blight and Nurse. I think it's map dependent, right? Because they both excel in various ways, but Blight is very consistent. Like if you're a really good Blight, it's very consistent, right? No, I think Blood has better traversal. I think he has better traversal across the map than Nurse because she has two blinks, right? Blight has those five rushes, so he can get further with like speed add-ons, right? So I feel like he has better map pressure if you're protecting like a 3-gen or something like that. I think it's still close because Gas 7, like in the middle area, you have a lot of like areas that is open to have easy hits. But then again, you go into the other areas where there's cars and trees everywhere, and it could be harder. So again, I do think Blight will excel in here. Again, when Shuffle Pit was out of the works for a while due to issues, it was Gas Heaven that was pretty common in comp DBD for Blight. So I expect these teams are both pretty used to it.
So I was waiting for a moment there to cut in. Thank you, chat. My mic was muted because my mic is dual output. And for some reason, it never saves the setting where I have it in the center. It had it cranked all the way to the right again, which is input to Domo, not to you guys. So thank you very much for pointing that out.
I'll just talk to myself then. I'll talk to myself.
Yeah, you were. So apologies for that. I guess we'll just start over from scratch. Domo, you have to do this all over again. I hope you memorized your lines.
I did.
Yeah, apologies. We have Odium versus Golden Wolves, Gas Heaven, Blight Mirror, paraphrasing, obviously. And I'm psyched out for this match. This is going to be a really sick match.
100%.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm really sorry that I was muted there. I'm so annoyed. Like, it's always one thing or another. I have to figure out how to, like, I need to figure out the mic setting at some point. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, it's forgotten. No one even remembers it.
We're going to have Golden Wolves right off the bat with their Blight, and then they will follow up with Odium's Blight right after that.
Yes.
And
both on Gas 7, this should be great. This will highlight who the better Survivor team is. I mean, again, there's off days oftentimes with things, but I think this will be a real telling which Survivor team comes on top, because I believe both these teams have stellar Blights.
Oh yeah, I would agree. I want to say I've actually seen both of these teams play Blight before, and it was. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to base it off of.
As a very much biased killer main, that was disgusting and despicable what they did to those survivors. Let's put it that way.
If you're a really good Blight, you can really bully even good Survivor teams. It's when you get to the really good Survivor teams is where it gets a little bit closer. True. And
they are good Survivors.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm very excited to see this. If it was like a really good Blight going against, a good team, I'd be like, this is about to be a stomp fest, right? Because Blight is just so solid right now.
Oh yeah, Blight is, especially now that like until they do something about it, we have flicking again, which is super weird.
Again, I don't think it's going to change much of how the Survivors are going to play against
they're going to have to go back to the way they played before they nerfed the J Flick.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, there's going to be a lot of pre-dropping pallets. They're going to be waiting for what they're going to do with the flicks. Maybe they're going to try to do some mind games and try to just like run away from the tile. I don't know. We'll see how they play it.
We will indeed, and we are loading in. Let me get to the killer's perspective real quick. And there we go. Just rushing right into things like everybody does. Yeah. Not able to get no bounce for our poor Blight. I do love the Blighted Crow and the, what is it, Compound 21?
Yep, Compound 21. Oh, another miss. Unfortunate collision right now. That could have been a hit early into the game because they were sort of out of position.
They were, and now they get to this very nice tile and pre-dropping, not taking any chances. However, Blight, great mind games. The Compound 21 value.
Honestly, if you're on this map right now, you just have to assume that the Blight is going to be bringing Compound 21, and you can't rely on mind games. You just have to use your best knowledge at the time.
You have to use your powers of W, you mean? Adam, yes. The body block, but not going to make it.
Blight can just slide right past the Survivor and tap the person he wants. It gets very close, especially with a high-tier Blight like this. Look at that, such a fast down. I really doubt there's much pressure on the map at all from Gens.
True. I mean, it is a minute into Corrupt. You see the most pressure in the first 2 minutes because of the way the Corrupt works, but good job there. Oh, he gets around the side, but not able to get the... That was some really sick sliding there.
That was very good.
I don't know if you saw the game the other day on Suffocation Pit with Blight, but the bounce and slide off of the coal carts was amazing.
Oh, just bouncing back and forth constantly there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is just basically going to be what I said about how they're just going to constantly pre-drop the pallets, and we're going to see a tunnel out just because of how fast the first down was. They're going to try to tunnel down this Meg and get a kill, hopefully by only like 2 gens.
However, there's no scratch marks.
Ooh, lucky break.
Yeah, this survivor has lucky break. That might be why they're trying to tunnel out, is they don't want this survivor to reset because they do have the med kit. They're trapped.
But they did go into this area and they're trapped here. Yeah, there's nothing they can do.
Free hit on the Nia, but
yeah, they're still trapped here.
Yeah,
nothing they can do.
It's all for naught. It's just a matter of mind gaming. However,
oh, very well done.
Do you bloodlust this? They're healing? Dude, if they could actually get the heal, or no, they're mending, my bad.
They're mending,
okay,
mending.
Yeah. I'm about to say, if they can get the heal off, I would be so impressed. Wait, can they go down here from not mending? Oh, the Blight is trying. They got the
really trying to get that slide off.
Ooh.
And they get it. Solid.
The inevitability. Talk about the most unsafest palette.
Yeah. I mean, they wasted some time there, and this person's gonna be on second stage.
Why do killers break this door? I have to know.
I think he's just trying to build like a faster timer so he can get out of the main area in time to get a hook fast, right? And he wants to go pressure dance. Like, I don't think he cares. The pallet's already gone from that area. He just wants to get out of the way and get to a hook faster.
That is fair. And we do see Corrupt is expired, so this is a deadlock on this gen. And survivors know it by now. There is Thanatophobia in the game. That is 5%
looks like he's waiting to kick it, so... And there's Pop, yeah.
And there's Pop, so we know what the killer has brought to the table. Honestly,
and
Pop's really good
here. I think
here.
you could almost be the last perk, too, because the survivors already know about it, which is Thanatophobia.
Right. Yeah, they know about Thanatophobia by now. They did an entire gen through 5 to 10%, so they know what's up. I like that I'm seeing more Thanatophobia in these games.
It's honestly very good on Blight, especially when you can get spread pressure if that's your playstyle. He's not really doing that right now, so it's not really serving him, but later on in the game, again, as I'm saying before, I think if you can get a kill when there's only 2 gens done, it's solid. And
he blocked the Nia from getting the unhook.
That is so good.
Brutal. She can't get the unhook now. There's gonna be at least one survivor hook trading here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the bar time.
He's still gonna tunnel her out.
Yeah. You might as well. Oh my goodness, yeah, lucky break is up.
That's the second gen done right there, and I think if he can get this kill, because they do not have DS, I'm just gonna drop every single pallet here.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Ref, he gets it.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
There it is. That's a kill.
Yeah, that is a kill. I'm surprised they didn't go for the hook on Adam just real quick, but you know, they'll probably get it later, and this guarantees a down, or guarantees a down and kill, so it makes sense.
Exactly. And there's 2 people injured now too, so if you can compound this.
I just realized they didn't bring in 2 survivors for the borrowed time. It was Adam never tried to actually get the unhook. It was Nia that had to borrow time. Meg might be the only other borrowed time in this game.
That is possible. Oh, that could be real valuable information for him. And another pop here for Jen that was roughly near 50.
Good pop value so far. They didn't get pop off the first hook, but there's been 2 pops so far. Honestly, if you get 3 or 4 pops in a game of Dead by Daylight and comp, I think pop has done its job.
Oh, 100%.
That is so much value. Well, yeah, it would be 100%.
With deadlock, right? It's insane.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And yeah, Blight got himself an
early. Go around breaking.
I mean, you might as well. That gives them no looping potential later on. You don't get any safe zone, and they know what gen's been worked on.
Far away from his regen area that he wants to protect. I don't think it's even going to be bothering to come back to that area in the future. Yeah,
there are scratch marks. They're not committing to anything though.
No, they're gonna start. They're gonna keep running early. I think this is gonna be like a slow game. They're gonna immediately run as soon as they say, "Oh, he's going to 3 or 8." They're gonna immediately run. They just go as far away as they can. Look, the scratch mark's already leading far away.
Yep.
Great job for that. Nice.
Playing it very, very safe. And Thanatophobia not doing anything right now, but I imagine that won't stay the same for long. Oh, good mind game there, and getting it ahead first on the Adam. Does Adam have live?
No, there's another paladin.
Oh no! Oh, I think they might have. What is it? Where you get the prompt, and all of a sudden the prompt just disappears on you.
Maybe it's that, but I felt like he should have just thrown that earlier.
Yeah, I really should have. They threw the other one early, so maybe got caught out there.
That was the only one. Maybe he was trying to go for the stun because that was going to be a dead zone area. I think he was trying to get a stun on the killer, and it didn't work.
Maybe. Oh, nice try to get the flick on the ace there, and yeah, just gotta take his sweet time and pop this gen. That is 3 pops. Oh my word.
There's so much value for him right now, and he can get a fresh hook onto this ace too. So he's just gonna go for maximum hooks here. He doesn't have no way out, as we know, we all 4 perks, but you want to get all those fresh hooks on the survivor so they get no one out that's fresh.
Right, and I mean, who needs no way out when you have the passive slowdown of Thanatophobia? Pre-dropping that pallet, very smart. He's gonna get the blind.
I don't think that blind's gonna do anything.
No. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think you better be running. Oh, he almost took the hit too. That was a really close flick. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, Ace is gonna go down here. Oh, cheeky dead hard, but didn't drop the pallet. He's
well done. Okay,
that's gonna give him a lot of time.
Saved the part of the game for them. They might be doubling up on that one gen to finish it right now.
True. With 10% slowdown, what that
no,
takes?
They're not healing. They're not healing.
Yeah, it's so 10% slowdown so far. That takes what 55 seconds to do a gen together.
I think he bought enough time. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and they deadlocked that gen, which is very important. So that wait, no, that's the other gen that's deadlocked. Never mind.
No, yeah, they went to the one by main.
Oh wow.
I'm serious.
Well, this gen, never mind. It's still regressing. Yeah, it might be long before they're able to get pop value off. So good pop on the deadlock.
Just go to the deadlock gen, honestly. Yeah. Unless he's trying to kind of find the survivor. Yeah, trying to find the survivor in this area that popped the gen.
Nia's the only one that can unhook safely, so that makes sense. And once Nia's on a hook, he can camp them
There's
to
nothing
death.
they can do. Yeah.
Another gen. Was that the deadlock gen?
I think
it was.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Survivors have done a good
went
job.
Back there, honestly, he should have went there and just waited to pop it and scared the survivor away.
Yeah, because there's no 3 gen. I mean, Blight can get around pretty quickly, so yeah, this is Survivors did a good job. Ace, that dead hard.
They're both injured though. They can't get the save.
True. They have to reset
so
first.
They have to reset. Yeah, and I think that ensures like a second stage, honestly.
Yeah, the fact that Ace dead hard through that pallet might have been what allowed them to get those last 2 gens right there.
Honestly.
Wow.
This is a solid play.
Yeah,
and now
it
he's
was.
Just gonna
I thought it was going down. Interesting. So they secured the second stage on Ace here. What gen could they be on right now? There's 2 there's 2 nearby, but there's 1 far away. Are they on the far away?
Honestly, I would check this. Like, he secured second stage. I might just go back over there and check it.
Yeah, anybody that comes
Unless
in
he's
your sights
relying
is
on
gonna
endgame.
fall.
He might be relying on endgame, honestly. Like, kill this person now.
They healed.
Yeah.
Oh, you see where they both are too. You see Adam going to the gen. You see Nia coming in.
Yep.
Sprint burst. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
Bro, why'd you swing at that?
It should have delayed. Oh, that is so smart.
So smart. Yeah. He's ensuring that they can't get there in time to get the save. If he hits them right there, that would have been a trade. And he's going for the trade now.
I think he might have made sure that Adam couldn't do for the trade.
And now he's just gonna tunnel.
Yeah.
You just wait up to borrow time here. He's
Well,
already in a kind of dead zone area.
You got the talent still though. So he is gonna get
only
away.
like a 4 lane. It's only a 4 lane, nothing else. He can down them pretty fast.
Can he? I don't. Where is
go
they?
this way?
Yeah, they went all the way over here. Or does he get that? Oh, he tried to flick into it. Nia got picked up though. These survivors could. If they run back to the other side, Ace is doing this Ace is doing the Lord's work right now with this loop. Just saying.
If Ace can get a similar run to last time, oh no, they're gonna do it with some protection hits. Yeah.
Oh, he got the hit.
Oh, they got passed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Decisive
kill Ace
strike?
right
No.
now. No.
They're
I think
dead.
this might be it, honestly. Yeah, he's gonna go to the gen.
Yeah,
he's gonna go check
far
the
one.
gen,
That is
and
smart.
then he'll stop the game, and that'll be a 4K. Unless they can pop it.
Adam hasn't had enough time. It's been 15%
No.
slowdown. That is a close gen, though.
Again, if Ace
right?
fought at time to no time, then maybe.
Yeah, popping the gen is what you have to do there. You can catch Adam later. You just want to make sure that Nia can't come over here and finish it.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm honestly, I think this is a 4K now. I don't think there's anything they can do.
I would have to agree. Ooh.
Oh, it missed.
Good double
There's
back.
gotta be something.
That LT is a dead zone, though. They can try and hold off here. Oh, he's gonna get hit through the window? Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Oh, my word.
And you might just slug this, honestly, at this point.
You might as well. Really good job. Really,
Oh,
really good
interesting.
job.
They healed up.
Oh, they did. I mean, that's one
None
way
of
to
the
extend the
other gens
game.
progressed enough.
Yeah, it's just a
Really
matter of
good.
where this Nia is now.
It was
Oh,
essentially that first down on Meg that was so fast
Yeah.
that it assured that this was going to be a 4K, in my opinion. Like, I knew, basically kind of called out, that there was going to be a kill at 2 gens completed. And then from there on, it was going to be such easier time for the Blight. And it has been. It's basically gone exactly how I thought. That first case is so important against the Blight, right?
Right. No, I'd have to agree. I wouldn't have guessed that it would be a 4K just from that snowball, but yeah, the fact that the Blight never gave the survivors any, safe quarter, just they got a snowball and they just kept it. The survivors were never able to fully reset. They had one moment when Meg was dead, and the Ace did a good job. They looped him as long as possible. They got 2 gens done during that time, but just wasn't enough.
They didn't have enough pressure built up beforehand. I think if they didn't try to go for the body blocks, because the body blocks didn't help, right? They just, it's sort of like a skill check. Like, are you good enough to like go past that first survivor, just slide past them and snack them when you want? And honestly, at this level, you can, it may as well try, but you could also just go and keep that time on gens instead of trying to protect. It's a tough call though, right? Like, because you can get those body blocks in like doorways in various places. So.
And there's the hatch kick.
See the door split. Aw, that doors aren't exactly friendly.
I forget. I don't think you can see the one next to the gas station from this angle, can you? Yo, never mind, you can, yeah. You can. That's it. Yeah, that is GG. The Blight just has to like check these doors back and forth.
Yep.
I don't even know why you bother looking. I think you just wait the, you know, the timer out. Well, personally, but they haven't done a look at that other door.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Nia was here. They're a knower. They're a knower. They know what's up.
They know what's up here.
Oh man. Yeah, and I think Meg did have the other borrow time. So any and all unhook attempts were futile after that point. So GG's to the Blight, and Golden was going to be picking up a nice early lead here going into the sets.
What is the score? Do you have the score right now or no?
I believe this is going to result as 24-8. Survivors got 4 gens done, and the Blight got 12 hook states.
Yeah.
Hooking all survivors. So I believe this should be a 24-8 lead going into trial number 2 here. And yeah, wait. This was the Meg. Yeah, they had the lucky break. No, they had 2 borrowed times. It was the Ace that had the borrowed time, not the Adam. Interesting. I would have guessed the Meg had the borrowed time while they're playing.
I think they was just having that Nia was like a dedicated saver.
That might be. Yeah, that might be. Well, regardless, GG's, and yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the Deliverance player. The player never. I love how killers at this level can just smell on instinct who has the Deliverance and never hook that survivor.
They just knew at that point, like, okay, well, you're going for the first save, so you must have deli. Like, that's an automatic assumption that you should have as killer.
Right.
Whoever went for the first save should have deli, unless you hooked the person first who had deli, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, just got lucky.
If you draw the 1 and 4.
Exactly.
But I mean, even then, like, you can smell it then because the survivors just start taking hits for them. So I don't know. But regardless, that was a really good game. I was surprised. Survivors had really strong comeback. Yeah, just that early hit and early chase just snowballed in the Blight's favor, and they never got back.
And that puts so much pressure on the Odium Blight now too to perform exactly like that. Like,
or at least get the 4K.
Yeah, at least get the 4K. Like, they can get 5 gens done. At least get the 4K, right? I mean, that Blight did not bring an endgame build, so I'm not sure if this Blight will bring an endgame build, because they don't want to have a worse performance, right?
Right.
So I'm not sure if they will bring an endgame build themselves. I think they're going to bring something very similar on those same lines. Like the Corrupt, Thana, Pop, probably the Deadlock again. Honestly, you could see the same build, honestly.
It's very possible. Sure. I really like the Pop. They popped 4 gens?
Yeah.
Yeah, that final pop to make sure that Nia couldn't come get it. Yeah.
Because they had that, and they had one of the gens in the 3 gen pretty close at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it was like 50, 60, I'm not sure what it was at. That was by the shack. They had it pretty close, and they just came back and popped it. Like, twice.
Mm-hmm.
It saved the game, I think, for him and brought him that 4K.
I would have to agree. Oh man, that was an intense game. I will say Blight games almost make me nauseous, but at the same time, there's never a dull moment. There's always something happening.
You're always dancing around. You're always dancing around the Blight, having some fun with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, I would agree. Also, what you said earlier, this puts a lot of pressure on this killer coming up here. I wouldn't want to be in their spot.
Honestly, I don't think any of the killers on Odium are any stranger to pressure. I think you said it was high surveillance, right? Who's killing?
I don't think so. I thought high surveillance might be. It turns out Mad. I do not recognize his name. Again, I'm still relatively new to learning names. I know high surveillance because high surveillance. I remember back from Undying Alliance, Immortal Alliance days. So I know them. I don't know Mad though. We'll have to see how they perform here.
It's kind of ringing a bell, but I'm also. It's been a second. It's been a second.
It has. Let me check real quick. Make sure that we're getting this set up. Let's see. All right, there you go. Oh, man. So, I will say, from the beginning, the collision on this map, like, I was right? Like, the collision on this map is bad. We saw them slide off of multiple objects, just, like, absolute pain.
They had a rough start. They didn't collide. I think they just didn't have enough distance to collide with the first.
Right, the first one they couldn't collide with it because they just didn't have the distance, right? But then sliding off the shack, that was awful. I felt bad.
An even faster hit on that, honestly, because then the Meg got to the jungle gym, and it was able to get a hit off that.
Right.
But I mean, they dropped the pal, so they bought time, right?
Right.
And then they decided to run out into the open, which was the unfortunate part, because they didn't have enough distance at that point because he didn't really use a rush. Or that many rushes. I think he only used 2. Right. So he got them back fast enough where he could I'm going to rush right again. Yeah. If you're going to get hit by Blight, try to make sure that you use as many rushes as possible. But again, you can't always confirm that, especially on such tiles.
Right. The open area of that map is definitely like, even if there's pallets, it's just it's the death zone. It's not where you want to be. Whereas like the regular tires are like, honestly, I still think that the car wall is still really good because the collision on cars in general is bad. I don't even want to attempt to figure out how Blight tries to do a car wall. Do they slide? Do they bounce? Is there no collision at all? Like, I don't know.
It's finicky. I'll tell you that it's finicky.
I would believe it.
Sometimes you just pray. You're like, let me just look down at it the right way and hope that I collide with it. Again, I just need a bit more practice with it, probably. I haven't played Killer in a hot sec. I've basically just been playing Survivor recently.
That's entirely fair. Not to go too off topic, but yeah, playing Killer in Dead by Daylight has become very stressful the past few months. So no, I completely understand that.
Are you saying boons haven't improved your mental health as Killer?
It really depends. If I hear one that's 2 gens in, I've got a couple hooks, I don't really care too much. If we start the match, I haven't seen a Survivor in a minute and a half, a gen pops and I hear 2 boons go off, yeah, I'm having a bad day. Honestly,
how did they stealth and do all
that? Boons aren't even the half of it anymore. It's other factors too.
No, 100%.
I'm just gonna say this: SPMM doesn't work. My lobbies, I either get full-on potatoes at this point, or I get 3 survivors that not even flashlights. They just come in with med kits and hatred and vitriol in their hearts, and just plow through gens. I get my first chase, and I'm like, all right, a minute and a half chase, let's go. 3 gens, and I'm like, what the actual heck did I just walk into?
They're all separate on gens, making it comp, bro.
They're all separate on gens. I've got a 3 gen and that's it. And then it's after that chase, okay, I'll tighten up my chases a bit. I have a decent chase after that. They get the unhook, they reset, and then a gen in my 3 gen. What did I do to you guys? Who hurt you? Who face camped you 3 games in a row before this? What did I?
Yeah, and it doesn't help with some maps when you're a trickster, right? You're a trickster main.
Yeah,
so it doesn't help with being trickster on some maps where you don't really have mobility.
Yeah, we every time I get either Ormond, Pale Rose, or a corn map that isn't Rancid Abattoir, I'm just hating my life.
Yeah, and I mean trickster's good, but against good survivors that can just limit line of sight, they can pre-grab pallets and just play the tiles well. You're only going to get a few knives at a time. You're not just going to get a bunch of freebies out in the open and get free downs.
Right. I understand where some people say Trickster's overpowered. It's on certain maps, if you are caught out in the open, yeah, Trickster's going to eat your lunch.
Yeah. But if you don't get caught out in those spots and you're a good survivor and you if you have any sort of communication, if you have a 2-man or a 3-man,
yeah,
damn, Trickster suffers.
Yeah,
you can give a warning like, oh, he's going this way, and like, oh, I have a few years to actually move before he gets here.
yeah, exactly. I think it's just a matter of the killer was so new for a while that people are like, how do you counter this killer? And people are finally feeling like, oh, you just hold W like every other killer in the game. Maybe it was just dodging behind here and there. I don't know. It's I don't know. Until Trickster become compileable.
W against like killers like Blight as much, because he'll just catch up to you. You have to use the objects and surroundings as much, right? You still hold W a lot, but like you have to use the environment, because if you're holding W in the open against other killers, the M1 killers and various things, it might work, but against like Blight's Nurse, it's not going to do anything.
No, I would agree. And again, like I would say the counterplay to Blight is hold W asterisk on the side. Also might have to dodge into a tile occasionally. W is still good, but yeah, well, okay.
Of course, it's always good.
Now with Adrenaline Vial, right? It's not as like the Adrenaline Vial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the new Adrenaline Vial shredded notes is definitely a nasty combo. W doesn't work nearly as well now.
Yeah, you still use W to like go like if you're in comp, you basically with Blight you want to go down in the right area, because you're going to go down like eventually. You might not always have the best chase, but you want to go down in the right area so that your team has the best chance to get most gens done, right? You don't want to interrupt your team doing any gens. You basically just want to go down in a spot where they need to hook, and then they need to travel at least a decent distance to get to you, so they have some warning, so they can have like start off in a good place for the next chase, and also have gen progress on the other like 2 spots where the other person is being chased.
Yeah.
That's essentially the whole gist of Blight, because against a good Blight you're gonna go down,
right?
Unless you juice somehow really well, or they just mess up.
I'm really worried about Blight, honestly. I think even with the buff that they gave him to his add-ons, I'm worried that behavior is going to look at Blight as like, well, this killer actually is too strong. We're going to, nerf his rush speed or nerf the, rush distance. I'm really concerned they're going to give Blight a nerf at this point. Kind of like
honestly.
They've taken nerfs down notches over the period of time, right?
Yeah.
I'm worried that Blight might hit the same point.
I mean, Nurse is in a good spot right now. I think she's in a fairly healthy spot. I mean, except for like the recent bugs and everything with her, but balance-wise, I think she's all right. She's in a good spot.
Right. She's an incredibly strong killer that does have meaningful counterplay. I'm okay with there being, Nurse tier killers and Trapper tier killers. I get it. Not every killer can be great, but at least they're looking at the killers. Like Trapper will always have, like same with Hag. Trapper and Hag will always have the issue of if you are in a coordinated group, you dismantle them. But otherwise, they're good for what they do. Legion, however, Ghostface, Freddy, not the same boat. It doesn't matter. They just, no offense to any of the humane them, they're bottom tier killers right now. Like, I'm glad you play them. I love Legion personally. I think he's super fun. He's stabby, let's go all day. But he needs a buff. I'm glad they're looking at him.
I wonder how they're gonna rework him, honestly.
Oh man, we should talk about it coming up here, because there's a bunch of ways that he could be reworked. But we're going to be getting into the game right here and spawning at the shack. So that is an interesting corrupt zone. I don't know if I like the inner building corrupted.
I'd rather them be on that gen too, because you can like trap them in there depending if they. I mean, against a good team, they will get out in time.
Right.
But it really depends. I'd rather almost have that full right side corrupted, honestly.
I would have to agree. So a little bit unfortunate on the third corrupt, but the other two seem absolutely fine. That corner gen is really hard to defend anyway. So I think they have to wait this out. No, they're going straight for the totems. Inner strength, maybe.
It is possible.
Or maybe he just wanted to say, hey, Dwight, or no, I'm sorry. Hey, Blight, I'm on your totem. Come get me. Listen, I totally don't have deliverance. Little mind game here. I have never seen that happen before. Usually they just keep running, not just, hanging around the pallet, and they do take the hit for it.
That was a very good hit on Dorito in there.
Not as early as the hit on Meg, but they are down. Oh, wait, what? Baiting out Dead Hard, maybe? What is going on?
Nice.
All right.
Very good stun on his part.
Yeah, really good stun. I'm really surprised that went down the way it was. I guess, was it Dead Hard or was it what? I didn't see a Dead Hard.
I think he was just baiting out Dead Hard just in case, so he didn't want to swing. I didn't see Dead Hard either myself.
Okay.
But it is possible, especially if you're taking chase that early. He may have like an aggro build where he's just using like Dead Hard.
Oh wow! I'm surprised he got a fastball. Two, I'm surprised the Blight caught that and got the hit on him at the long wall. So
yeah,
one gen down, one hook.
Golden Wolves is already in a better spot. They have one gen before the first hook even comes through.
That is a very very good point.
And I mean, you're hooking in a spot where it's still on the upper side of the map. So they're kind of near the corrupt zone, but not entirely.
Right, and ooh, a survivor is here. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful flick, but not quite able to get the hit on the Blight. I'm sorry, the Dwight. Dadgummit, I'm mixing up both of them now.
I mean, it is Dwight he's chasing now, so.
True. Oh man,
And
anyway.
Yeah.
So Claudette getting the unhook here, possibly with the deliverance, we'll have to see. And are they gonna tunnel out the ace here, or are they gonna go for Claudette and split?
Ooh, he's in the gen.
Trying to flick around the corner here, and they do get the hit.
There
so
we go.
Not able to body block. Decisive incoming?
This is possible.
No decisive.
Oh,
And this is
that
a
was
basement
very
hook.
fast down too. This is dangerous, actually.
Yeah.
I think they can get 2 more gens done, but I believe if he camps this, they will die.
I would have to agree. Wow,
But he left
I'm
basement.
kind of surprised that Dwight didn't get the body block back there around the gen.
They tried real hard on that. I mean, they really good job on the Blight's part to flick around that and hit the ace, the intended target.
And someone going in. Oh, that was a weird little bounce there, but yeah, they're going to try and prevent this unhook here. That was pop on that gen, by the way, so pop value.
Oh.
But yeah, they're not going to be able to get into the basement here unless they snuck someone
Honestly, you should
down.
camp this. No, I don't think they did. You should camp this. Just camp it.
You've wasted 30 seconds before coming in. Oh, there's 2 survivors coming in for the save now.
Oh no, they get the save now. They block the entrance.
Yeah.
I honestly should have just stayed down the basement, gone down the stairs. There was no reason for him to do anything else.
Yeah,
He's
that's
just gonna
true.
body block this now.
Yeah, he could have body blocked the door, but yeah, they are blind blocking the stairs. I think he still gets to the he still gets to the window there. He's gonna get the borrowed time hit and gonna get distance.
Trying to body block you with the swing.
Let's see if Blake can follow up with the rush here and get the hit.
This next chase can honestly just determine how the rest of the
Oh
game
my
goes.
word. I can't believe he got the slide and the stun at the same time. This is some really good play.
More
the pallet
pre-drop.
early.
Yeah, here we go. Another body block.
Coming in
And I will note, there is no Thana here this time.
True.
As the survivors know. So there's no slowdown from all these hits. So they're fine taking all these hits and buying our ace here a bit more time.
Every
Another
survivor is injured now. However, Ace is still
These
in trouble.
rotations, man. These rotations are really solid.
They are. They do have Dead Heart, though. Okay, I did not realize that. So they do have the Dead Heart, so they were correct to try and bait it out. However, they do go down onto this pallet.
They're baiting it out. They
And
get out, yeah.
yeah. However, unlike the previous game, the survivors have 3 gens done now. So
Exactly.
much
They're
different
in a bit
pressure.
of a better spot. Honestly, there might be like a 2K to 3K in this game, depending on how the next few chases go. And that gen is not very much progressed. So really, they have 2 gens that are fresh. There's like no
Right.
progress anywhere on the board.
Also worth noting that all these gens are kind of in the same area back here. Oh, he gets that hit.
Wow, that was solid.
Blighted Crow coming in with value there, getting you just a little extra distance, and Claudia going down. However, this is possibly the Deliverance survivor, so we'll have to see if they're able to get off the hook here and reset for their team. Dwight, I was about to say Blight again. Dwight getting the reset themselves and healing, as well as Nancy. And these survivors effectively fully reset. If they double up on this gen, I don't know if Blight can get there in time to pop it. They're not, they don't care. Wait, is this just a 3-gen back here? It is a 3-gen, isn't it?
Yeah. They're playing for the end game now. They just want to keep this area.
Makes the most sense. Really
I'm not sure why he
good
went for
slides.
I'm not sure why he went for that one right there. That was like, the survivor had enough distance to make it around that car in time. But maybe you'll be able to stop the save from coming through.
I mean, without Dwight coming in here, I don't think they can get the save. Yeah, I don't imagine they're even gonna go. Okay, so do you ever swing in this situation with a survivor? I mean, as the killer, I never swing in this situation. I wait for a second survivor to come in.
You just wait it out, honestly.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's just gonna leave because she knows she can't risk it. Because if she gets grabbed right now, that's game over.
Oh yeah,
2 gens left.
Absolute GG.
They can't risk it. They're gonna get one more gen done to tie it up, and then from there they're gonna see what they can do.
I'm curious if Dwight is on another gen instead of this one. You know, not the Shaq one in the 3 gen. If they break the 3 gen here with 2 survivors, you might be able to get it, but
honestly, they should not be on the Shaq gen right now because they need to break that. If they don't break the 3 gen now, oh, they got the hit, so they get the save.
They do. Yeah. Body block from the Claudette here, and they're not even gonna care. They're not gonna give them borrow time. Ooh, good hug tech there. They're gonna bounce off. Oh, Nancy getting to that.
So solid.
They break off chase. They know that a gen is on its way. And it's not the Shaq gen.
I'm not sure why
Dwight broke the 3 gen.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Wow.
That might be disaster, and live from the Dwight to get distance as well, getting into Shaq, but it's not gonna be enough. They are gonna take a hit. No, they're not.
No way.
Good dodge. And
wow, I think this Survivor team now just won it out. And I think they'll be able to double team that last gen out and get it just because they got that hit off in the wrong spot.
And the Claudette and Nancy have reset, so they need to kill the Claudette if they can, but they don't know where they are. Oh my word. Pretty strong Survivor play, I've got to say. I'm impressed.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that now it's just going to be a 2-man out, honestly. Unless this Blight can get a fast down, but they're fully reset.
Right, and unfortunate collision there, not able to get the hug tech normally. Nancy is going to take all the hits in the world for this Claudette to ensure that they get as much distance as possible. However, did Claudette leave or did they rotate?
They just went around the outside. Oh, forcing the locker pick now, too.
Well done. Wait, hold on. Does Claudette have the flashlight? Okay, no. I thought there was a cheeky flashlight play coming in there.
Honestly, I don't think they'd be so disrespectful to try that.
Maybe. I mean, they've done pretty well so far. That would, I mean, if you want to get inside a killer's head, that would get inside my head pretty quickly. Honestly. And they're the Deliverance Survivor. Oh, man.
Yeah, it wasn't the
Claudette after all.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Wow. That's a brutal reset.
The first save too. So it's a fair assumption.
Good pop value though in this. Yeah, they're gonna start cat and mousing either one of these gens. Dwight, I imagine Dwight's already like 10% on that gen since the Blight left.
Yeah, and that's the problem with the save coming through. That was his last chance. He basically needed to get that second stage or kill onto the Survivor because as soon as that didn't happen, they basically won.
Look at this Claudette coming in here to body block for the Nancy too. Just really good coordination from these survivors.
Yeah, very good job.
Can the Blight get the down? Because she is death hook. No, they're leaving off to go. I would try to confirm the kill on Claudette there, honestly. Ooh, good slide there. Good read from the Compound 21.
He's got 3 injures now. Yeah, he's got 3 injures across the board. If he can convert some of these now and he can get a snowball going, this could be solid.
True. We haven't seen Unbreakable or Decisive Strike used yet. Oh man, this pallet's still up. Now I'm seeing why that Blight went through and just broke all the pallets last game. These are still up and everything. Can they get the hug tech here? Almost. They do have one more flick and they do get the flipper on the side. However, I imagine Nancy and Claudette are both on that gen that Claudette was chased off of.
Top side. Yeah, they should be doing it on top side right now. Because look at again, as I was saying earlier.
Who has the adrenaline?
The most key thing is to die away from the gen. That's what they're doing.
Wait, they reset.
They actually
Wait, that's a Scourge hook.
Wow. Oh, that is so solid.
That's really good. That means you can that means you can go pop the top gen if they have it. They reset.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. Yeah, there's nobody here.
No compound value. Yeah, they left.
Wow. Can they get up here and stop it? They can.
It's not even far enough along, yeah.
Blight might be able to reset this game after all. Pop on this gen, Scourge hook on the other. Yeah, I respect checking this gen. Nobody's on it though. They're gonna leave and go back to this one. Reset real quick on the Dwight, and this is a close game. I wonder if this Blight's gonna be able to tie it.
Honestly, I do think the survivors will be able to get the last gen done at least, just because of how that's end game kind of is going right now.
Right.
Let's see though.
That's the first Scourge hook we've seen, and so I'm wondering now. If you got a Scourge hook to deal with that gen, you got Pop to rush across the other gen. If you walk and repeat, they've got their rush up.
Where the Scourge hooks are now, right? It depends where they are.
Ooh, good double back there. Good attempt. Oh! Getting the hit through the Dwight. And
Wow,
depending on where the
solid.
Scourge Hook is, they might be able to reset who, like, Claudette's on a gen, right? There's no way
It's
Claudette's
right
on
there.
Yeah. Wait, Claudette's right here?
No, they brought the Scourge Hook. I think the Scourge Hook was
Yeah.
right here because there was like closer hook over there.
Where does it explode? It explodes that gen.
Yeah.
Claudette was back on that gen. Dude, the Scourge Hook is coming in clutch here. I don't think the survivors read that. I think they were reading No-Ed or something.
And they haven't
White's
seen
here
it all
too.
game. We haven't seen it all game, and it came in right now at the very end.
Right. Taking chase where they first took chase with Ace at the beginning of the game. However, Claudette is going to be able to finish that gen. I'm wondering if there is an adrenaline on this Dwight. Oh,
There's the lie.
good lie there, giving them distance. However, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, they do go down. Pop is still up. If they can go rush Claudette off this gen,
Let's see.
can they finish the
Did
gen
they
in
have
time?
enough time? No.
They don't. If Blight pops this, it's GG, I think. He's not going to pop it. He's going to just go for it. I'd be scared if they touch that gen. What if there's an adrenaline on the Dwight?
There could be an unbreakable on the Dwight too. That's why he went down right by the hook.
There is an unbreakable. You
Yeah,
called
there
it.
it is. Yeah.
Oh no! They needed the pop on that gen. That is so brutal. Going right back to the hook, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I think
Yeah.
they both go into Shack here and they're safe.
Wow. That
Oh,
unbreakable
man.
just saved the game for them.
It did. No adrenaline from either side, so either Ace or the Claudette had the adrenaline.
Wow.
Yeah, this might result in a 2-out against this. Oh my goodness, such a back and forth. Oh man.
Honestly, I think if he stayed at the hook, he might have even had better value. Let's see though. See how it
Alright.
ends.
Getting the slug, not getting, not forcing the pickup there. Nancy is still vulnerable here.
He wants to get a 3K at least here. I think he only can get a 3K.
Oh man,
There it
good
is.
hits. Solid hits. However, actually, depending on these exit gates are not friendly. That Claudette might be in a really awkward spot to get the exit gate right now.
I guess we'll see. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna hook first in the basement. If he brings both of them to basement, it's automatically 3K.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I imagine Claudette's already at an exit gate by now. I was thinking if he had went immediately to check an exit gate, it might have worked out. But yeah, they're probably on the Gas Heaven exit gate. Are these the same exit gates as before? No, the exit gate was on the
A
other
little
side of the
different.
map.
Yeah, they were on the top side.
All right, so the question is, which exit gate is Claudette working on?
I don't think he cares at this point. I think he wants to just confirm the kill onto the Nancy.
Right.
Or no, confirm kill on Dwight.
Dwight, and make sure Nancy can
He
get
doesn't
picked
know
up.
where- Yeah,
Actually,
that's exactly what it is.
I can't
Because he knows
see
about
from
there's
here.
no unbreakable. He
Right.
knows there's no unbreakable, so
Yeah, I can't see that exit gate. Yeah, they do get the far
yeah,
one.
they're just gonna leave. Let us leave.
That makes the most sense. Does
I
Blight
mean,
have
3K on this map is still pretty good for Blight against this team.
I would have to agree. Not the same showing we saw before, but
No,
Blight gave himself a ton of chances here. They didn't leave though. Are they trying to? Is there a Nancy? Like,
they're looking for the Nancy now.
yeah, where is Nancy? Because they're slugged out right now. You need to go right back to that shack. If Nancy crawls around, she could leave and give the hatch
Yeah,
here.
you need to close hatch. You need to close hatch.
No hatch
Oh,
on the
what
Nancy.
if
I'm
that
actually really
happened?
curious where Nancy is right now.
If that happened, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been insane. It would have been one of those, what is it, silent on the ground bugs. I'm
Yeah.
really curious where Nancy went, though. I mean, this is a lot of ground to cover. They could hide out.
It is a very big map, but again, Blight is best suited to it.
True. If they're silent on the ground, though, that's an issue for them. Because even if you can look around,
Hmm.
I don't know.
I believe they'll bleed out before the timer, right? No, maybe not.
There's a very good chance. There's less than 2 minutes on the timer for them. Oh right,
die
he
by
has
the
he has Combat 21. He can see him slugged out. I forgot about that. Right, Combat 21 lets him see him slugs on the ground.
If you're still near the edges, though, it should help you. I guess he's looking around, though, so we'll see. I
Yeah.
don't think they could have hit at any of the other corners, though, to get out. I don't think they can
Oh,
get
I
out.
think they heard him just now. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
Good attempt. It's gonna give the Blight. What? This is an additional 2 hook states, right? Or is it just one?
It
hook
should be
state?
good. I think they were hooked once.
Okay.
They had the deliverance. They were
Yeah,
the
they
deliverance.
delivered. So this is an additional 2 hook states for the. No, just one. Okay.
No, wait, what? Oh, never mind. They were hooked. And it
Yeah,
was
they
Blight
hooked once,
around there. Yeah. It was
Wow.
2 times.
I mean, still an incredible performance from Blight. Not the same as we saw before, but again, like, they didn't have the same start. They did have a lot of chances. Survivors fought back really, really well. I was impressed.
How many hook states was that? How many hook states?
I think that might have been 11 hook states because Claudette left, but they had been camped to second stage. I think that was 11 hook state 3K there.
This will still be a very close game.
Oh yeah, it is tit for tat. I believe Golden Wolves will take the set.
Yeah, they will.
But not by a huge lead. Yeah, that is looks like if the score is updated, it is 22-11 in favor of Blight. So a really like getting that out was pivotal for the survivors, but Blight did insane.
No, 100%. And I mean, Blight is just, it shows again how strong Blight is against top tier survivor teams. He still does work, right?
Oh yeah.
And the survivors, they had some really great plays in that game. The Dwights made like one or two mistakes, but like nothing major, honestly. Both sides played pretty well.
I would have to agree. Both sides played absolutely out of bounds. I will say I think the second one was more enjoyable to watch just from like a back and forth perspective. I couldn't tell what was happening at any given time. There was like a constant swing of pressure on the pendulum there, from slugging the Dwight out, the unbreakable play, not popping oh my goodness. But with that said, Golden Wolves will take set number 1. And we'll have to see what happens in set number 2. I believe the same killer is going to be killing for us, which is a treat, because we're going to go to the Wretched Shop, and Odium is playing the Demogorgon for us.
This should definitely be amazing. And the Wretched Shop, it isn't too bad. I mean...
Wretched Shop is I think that Wretched Shop might be the most, like, balanced map. Like, I like Coal Tower, but... with the addition of the doors on Coal Tower, it's annoying. I really like Wretched Shop now. I think Wretched Shop's really sweet. It might almost, I don't know. It could also be just considered a bit too killer-sided. I don't know. I like it, though. I like it a lot.
Honestly, I really think this will be a good chance for the M1 killers to shine. This could be...
for sure.
I don't think you're going to have the same performance level. You're going to probably have, like, 2Ks.
Oh, yeah.
Both games, honestly. That'll probably be what it'll be.
Maybe, because Golden Wolves is answering with their Executioner after this. I would put Executioner on a tier, at least a tier above Demogorgon, but we've also seen, Demogorgon using, the Leprous Lichen and getting knowledge of where survivors are at all times, which was really good. We've seen him twice on Gas 7 do the exact strat, getting plenty of knowledge across the map. But on a map like Wretched Shop, it's small already, and knowing where survivors are at all times is actually kind of just it's just insane, and it feels like. So we'll have to see how they use the portals.
The chases should be lengthy, like unless there's some mistake early game. In case if there is a mistake, then there's going to be like a camp out, especially if they can reach basements.
Well, you can shred around the cars really well. Not to the same extent as Blight, obviously, but you can get hits around the car as well. Oh,
yeah, but the survivors are quite aware of this. Like, it works on survivors that are a bit more oblivious. Of like, oh, the Demogorgon can just, like, slide around this whole thing and just look a tiny bit to one side and just, like, curve around the whole thing. But
I can dream, Domo.
Listen. No, yeah. I'm excited to see what happens, though. Are you predicting a 1K, 2K, 3K? What are you thinking?
I would say I think they have a solid 2K coming in. Okay, so I know it's boring at this point, possibly, but I think it's going to be the standard loadout. Corrupt, Deadlock, No Way Out, No Ed.
Yeah,
I think you can get a 2K with that build on Demo. Demo has a very inevitable chase factor. They're going to chew through pallets and chew through resources really quickly. They've got map pressure via the portals. They can keep map awareness up. And it's Wretched Shop. Survivors only have so many places to run to.
It depends on what their playstyle is going to be, whether they bring No Way Outs, though.
Because if they only get 1 or 2 hooks.
If they go for that tunneling routes of just like tunneling like 1 or 2 survivors to get that 1 or 2K, then they may only get 1 stack. And 1 stack, I mean...
That's true.
It won't be that as much value. So they may just bring a No-Ed, potentially, like... I don't know.
Bloodwarden, please? Bloodwarden, yes, yes.
That would be incredible if it worked.
That would be spicy. Actually, what would be really funny is they mock it the entire time. They pretend to have a really tough time during the game. And so it's like, well, they never hooked anybody, so they can't have, like, No Way Out's not going to proc, so they just think that they brought No Way Out, because, you know, it's a standard build. You get the No-Ed hits, like, okay, they took the down, we'll go find No-Ed, and then they realize that they can't get out. I don't know. I obviously, falling from Bloodborne and comp is not really a thing.
It's a dream scenario.
I know, I can dream, Domo.
Yes, you can dream.
Oh, man. I'm just excited to see Demo. We've seen Demo before, and we've seen Demo actually wreck a team once, and that was it was really cool to watch. I don't know if that's going to be the norm, obviously, but
no.
I'm excited to see how Demo plays out here. Again, same killer as the Blight, so I haven't seen Mad play before, but I gotta say the Mad skills, I guess. I was impressed by it nonetheless. Even if it was not the same result as the previous match, you can't compare. You know, I shouldn't say apples to oranges, because that's not really what it is. It's technically apples to apples, but there were distinct differences in those games. So
yeah, they started out different. The mid game was different. The end game was different. There was the
builds were different.
Games.
Yeah. I'm not discounting the 4K from Golden Wolves. Don't get me wrong. That was styling, but
I think if they got more value from Scourge Hook.
They did. Oh my goodness. The Scourge Hook value at the end there was just unprecedented. And I think they caught the survivors by surprise. They were expecting, like, you know, a No Way Out or a No-Ed at the end, and they're like, did my gen just explode? Yeah, that was super weird, because we hadn't seen it all the game, so I don't know.
I did mention that I don't think they were gonna, like, I don't know if they were gonna be expecting No-Ed if they were gonna try to beat them in that set. Like, they had to bring something that was not end game, because they got 4 gens done the last time, right?
Right.
So they had to expect, like, oh, they want to keep us from completing that last gen. Our win condition for this set is just to get 1 more gen done.
Right.
And they got 1 more gen done. They got one survivor out with, like, 1 stage left.
Right.
So
I think
they got
I think I even said in the moment, I think if the Blight had popped the gen that Claudette was on, I think they wouldn't have. I don't think they would have gotten the 4 out or the 1 out. I think they would have actually got the 4K possibly, because that would have been a lot longer time. Instead, it was a lot closer game. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the current score right now, by the way?
The current score is 35-31. So
yeah,
Golden Wolves won the first set, but only by 4 points. And we've seen teams come back and reverse it and get the match point. Not only the next set and, you know, get the next set point, but reverse it and get the match point. So again. Exactly. I'm not calling it out right now. A Demogorgon versus Executioner is a tall order to get a reversal like that. But we've seen stranger things. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can't believe you just said that. I shook my head. I shook my head.
I shouldn't say that either, because technically some people might have not seen Stranger Things. In which case, shame on you. Fantastic series. I'm still really sad we don't have that IP in Dead by Daylight anymore. I get why they pulled it, like making their own game. I get it, but I'm gonna miss it. It's gonna be sad that it's gonna be like this new legacy style character. Oh well, but regardless, we are loading in very shortly here, and there we go. Mad B with the Demogorgon. Wait, I thought it was Wretch. Oh, it's Wretched Shop. I was thinking Wrecker's Yard. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I keep getting those two mixed up. Okay. Wrecker's Yard is the one I think is balanced. Wretched Shop is a different thing entirely.
No, this is exactly, this is gonna be much different, I think.
And there's that leper switch in Barb's glasses.
Yep, getting value right away from where the survivors are.
Interesting corrupt zone. Also interesting build I'm noticing. I'm here for it though.
Honestly, I'm predicting like at max 2K, but honestly it should only be like a 1K. But let's see what happens.
Little bit of is that some Billy strats right there? With the 360 there?
Oh, wow.
Letting him get that hit is... This Nia's in a bit of a weird spot, though. They get the shred, right? Oh, good. Dead hard for distance. That might have been why they let that happen. Yeah, they're going to get plenty of distance, though. Barb's glass is coming in clutch there. Going to give them a little bit of distance on this Nia.
This so fast.
Ooh, good back.
Baiting him.
Good double back there. And honestly, Demo's not even had that bad of a chase so far for a Demo. Oh, there comes the body blocks, though.
Yep.
Coming in from the
This is what I mean. This gen's moving too.
It is moving outside the corrupt zone. Nia might get caught out on this box here, though. Good call,
Ooh,
yeah.
another good juke.
Another good juke for sure. And Dwight, broken. That is force penance, taking the protection hits. Not going to be able to heal as much as they'd like to, so might be a good call from this demo to take force penance here.
Oh, there's just a body block maybe? Oh,
no body block from the ace, and they do go down. Now they're going to chase the ace as well. Interesting.
I think they're just going to take a tag on the ace, and then they're going to leave. No, they're just going to leave. I thought they were going to at least get the pallet drop, you know?
Yeah, right. And immediately popping that gen.
Yeah,
Two gens popping. Looks like there is no deadlock. No slowdown so far from this Demogorgon. That is interesting.
I think they know that slowdown on an M1 killer against people that take hits, you might not get like much value from things like Pop or Ruin, right?
That's fair, and it looks like they're gonna do this. Ooh, they do find an ace though, so not gonna, you know, portal up just yet for information. There's an ace to chase. No, the Claudette comes in for the save. Also worth noting that, ooh, another protection hit. Now Claudette is broken. Notice, Dwight is still broken from that force penance. They have not been able to reset, so they can't take too many body blocks here. Force penance might be paying off here in a bit, potentially.
Yeah, they can't constantly reset for it, but I believe they can still get enough face time, just because there are a lot of pallets on this map in general.
Right. Though Claudette is a bit out in the open. There is no
I think they get those hits. Yeah. Oh, here comes the body block, though.
I am very curious to see how taking this many body blocks is going to work.
You see, now Dwight is healed up, though, right? So now he can come in for a body block. And now the Nia is healed up. Again, now so there's 2 people injured, 2 people healthy. Now one of those healthy people is going to come and rotate in for a hit, and the other one's going to be on a gen, right? So it's going to be constant pressure here. We already have another gen that's almost kicking right now. It's a solid spot.
True, and Dwight taking protection. This is so much force penance value, and if the survivors are able to make this work and play around it, I'm going to be so impressed. Ooh. Oh,
what?
That was insane. Oh, that's unfortunate. However, they do go down inevitably. This is going to be first hook on the Dwight. I think force penance might work out. Oh, they're going to in basement. Okay, so this is going to result in a... Can you camp this to second stage just because there's no... Okay, so Claudia can reset now. Can you camp this out to second stage?
If you camp this out to second stage, they get the last 2 gems done 100%.
Oh, man. It's weird. We can't see where they're portaling to.
Oh,
this gen almost done, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they camp this out, that mean that they would just get all 3 out at that point.
They get the hit through the power lead and pre-drop. Oh no, that is awful for them. However, well, if they didn't plan for the unhook yet, Demo could get back. Demo put the portal down. They can throw the portal down and go after it. They're dry kicking this though. Okay.
He's got the 3 hook stages though.
True.
So he's not doing horribly.
And he's not immediately portaling back down to there. Instead, he's gonna. Oh wow, this is a lot of sudden pressure for this demo. That didn't hit.
Honestly, I'm very surprised that he's gotten 2 hooks simultaneously on this team. And there comes the save in the basement right now.
Yeah, Claudette's going down there. They're gonna go and portal in, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, this is so solid.
And they progressed the second stage. They didn't get this before the second stage hook. Getting the hit on Claudette there with the shred.
They're just gonna tunnel at Dwight.
Yeah, you can tunnel Dwight. They went to second stage. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, you take protection hits if you can, but I don't know if they can. Yeah, Dwight goes down. Oh no.
He hugged it too tightly, and now they might get down on the ace. This is insane. I think they're gonna have the body block though from the Nia.
Yeah.
Oh, they were trying to get the actually pick up on it.
Good attempt. Nia's not gonna be able to get this flashlight save though. They don't have the death
hard.
Death hook with 2. Honestly, this is way more than I was expecting from this killer. Wow.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what they were doing. I think they must have been on a gen farther away because no way Dwight should have reached second stage when he wasn't even by basement.
Right. Oh, and there's that. There is another gen popping there. So they did have most of these gens ready to pop. I think it was the fact that Ace got caught out of sorts because yeah, those 2 are on this gen. Ace got caught out and wasn't able to work on finishing on that gen.
Honestly, I still think this will be a 2K. Yeah, this is going to be a 2K.
Well, there is a no-ed coming in, so that's not too surprising. Ace doesn't have dead hard.
unless he can like build some pressure off of this right now, because he saw the aura.
No
from
way
the other...
out.
Ooh.
This could be a 3K potentially looking at this. They had an idea of where Nia was. They're setting up this teleport to get some knowledge.
If they can find the Noah, or they can stealth out this... Oh, they can't stealth it out, though, with these add-ons.
Yeah. Survivors might be in a pickle. They can't cap it. They can't cap it to death, though. Because No Way Out will be done before Ace dies. They are taking chase with the Claudette here. They know
I think
that...
They're going for stages. They're going for stages right now. They can outstage the Executioner. They're fine with that.
True. Ace coming in here after getting unhooked. They probably have a borrow time to have. No Way Out is almost up. Who has not been hooked to this game? Is it the Claudette or is it All right, taking the hit. This
I think
could
it's
still...
the Nia. Wasn't it the Nia?
Yeah, it might be the Nia. Oh, wait, no, Nia went down.
Oh, and Nia's... No, didn't he switch targets? Or
Yeah,
someone
well,
else?
might have. I'm going blank here, but regardless, if they don't get the pickup on the Ace soon, well, they need to get the pickup and the exit gate. I don't... Oh, good attempt on the firecracker. I think Claudette is first stage. They do get the pickup on the Ace. You got 2 portals to use. You can hook this Claudette and then go for the portal and try and get the Nia. I don't know. This is insane. This is so good. Yeah, that's first stage on them.
Claudette, that was the fresh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Is there a close...
For some reason, I thought it was someone else. I'm not sure why. Maybe because they took a lot of body blocks, so it kind of got confusing for a second. I wasn't keeping track of that.
They cleansed Noah, though. They could do a save here.
Where's the other door? I want to see where the other door is. Unless there's a door close, I don't...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, both doors are far away. Though
I don't know if they go for the save.
The portals are not set up in a way that you can get a hit and then portal out and get another hit.
No.
Yeah, they... Honestly, to give their Executioner some breathing room, they do need to come and get this Claudette, I think. They are healing. I think there's going to be a save attempt, possibly.
This could just give him another stage, though. I don't know. It's risky, but because this is a fresh hook onto Claude,
right?
I don't know if they want to give him the extra 2 stages she has left in her.
Right. They are coming in for the save here. Taking the hit immediately. Dwight's going to be able to come get the unhook, but they're going to take... No. Wait, Ace. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get the hit. No, Ace has iframes. I'm sorry, this is Claudette's iframes. Oh, no, that's awful. Not hitting the aces. They might be able to get the 3 out after all.
Gonna try to go around.
That's brutal. They can wait out the borrow time and possibly even DS. Nia did heal up though, so Nia did heal.
Oh no, he knows this is bad.
Nia might have inner strength. That's how she healed up so quickly. So they have reset Nia, so she can come in and take a body block.
Yeah.
Oh man, such good play from these survivors.
Oh no.
Oh, they are caught out. They have to be careful though. Oh,
no
the
way.
whiff.
They spawned too early.
Getting around, but not able to get enough distance there. This is gonna be so close. Oh, good body blocks from this Nia. Oh my word, she got 3 outs.
There we go.
Wow. Yeah, Nia had inner strength. That was absolutely clutch inner strength value. If she wasn't able to reset, that would have been possibly an extra kill. Like, Ace wasn't going to be able to get out there without the body block either, so...
Wow.
Oh my goodness, fantastic survivor play. Honestly, also fantastic demo play. That was more than I expected from demo.
Again, I think he's fine having a 1K with that many stages, personally. I think he's fine with that. Like, that's a lot of stages for a demo. How many was that total? That was like...
That was 7 stages, I think, yeah.
7, yeah, 7.
That was incredible demo play. I'm still kind of reeling. I was not expecting it. And the survivors, again, just... I think they got a bit flabbergasted when the Ace went down and they got the hook on Ace. I don't think that was to be expected, but they recovered very well despite that.
No, they did 100%.
Look at how close this game is. Odium 48, Golden Wolves 45. Going into set number...
It comes down to the last game. It's the last game here.
Oh, my word. There's 3-point difference going into this last trial here. And let me see what was the... Oh, no, the points are still getting updated. My bad. It's 50 to 48? Even closer. Oh, my goodness. This is such a tight game. Yeah, that was 17 points in favor of the Demogorgon and 15 in favor of Golden Wolves. So Demo did actually get the points out of that game. It was a pretty cracked Demo play.
7 stages on Demo is solid.
7 stage 1K, and if it wasn't for the fact that the survivors absolutely came cracked for that save at the end. You know, Nia taking the first hit. If Ace had taken the first hit, not the Nia, it would have been completely different.
100%.
Nia reset via the locker because of inner healing, and was able to trade out.
I think if he hits, he should have waited a second longer to hit Ace, like because he tried to swing around and he hit the.
Oh yeah, getting the. I've always had this issue because I have clearly had a survivor dead center of my UI when I swing, and it still hits the survivor on hook. They need to fix the frames around a hook survivor. The collision is garbage.
Yeah, I think that's basically what happened. Otherwise, I think that would have been a 2K, honestly.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Actually, well, if they gone for that save, if he had gotten the hit on the Ace, that could have led to a 3K. Okay, I say that. Nia was able to get reset via inner healing, so they still could have come for the pickup on the slug, whoever they left on the ground. Well, no, you hooked the Ace. Ace was death hook. Yeah,
it would have been close. Like
hitting the Nia first.
Because he would have been able to down. Like obviously, I think the Ace would have taken the down. For the Claudette still, but he would have had a down on the floor, and then potentially push those two out. So he would have had another stage and a death for free. But he still would have been in a better spot than how he ended right there.
No, that's fair. So not getting the hit on the Ace at the hook and hitting the Nia first instead of the Ace first. Oh man, the littlest decision. But even that, I don't think there was mistakes were made there. It's just that I think the swing was practiced. Maybe he swung early on it, and maybe he let the lunge up. I don't know.
I mean, it was still like technically he should have hit the Ace.
Good. I think I agree. I agree.
That's why I was surprised. I'm like, wait, he didn't hit the Ace? And
I was surprised.
I knew.
I was super shocked.
Nia was probably going to heal up, and then they were going to get that double body block, which they needed. They needed to do that to get out.
Well, I was just surprised because the Nia didn't have a med kit. I was like, okay. But then I heard the notification in the background, like, oh, she jumped in a locker. Oh, she's healed. Okay. So inner strength on the Nia was clutch because I didn't see a med kit. She had the flashlight. Oh man.
Due to like the rules of this this league, you know which killer you're going up against, right? So you know if you're going up against an M1, you're gonna bring healing perks. You're gonna bring things to reset. You're gonna bring things to counteract those stuff. Like, again, that's how they kind of helped heal up so fast, right? They're gonna bring those things. Because even they may even bring I don't know anything to help reset faster. They're gonna use.
No, I agree. And again, survivors had that one hiccup, and the Demogorgon definitely capitalized when they got the basement hook. They got the Ace hooked. Super strong pressure because the survivors they were obviously about to get the last gen done 100%. And just peace out of the game. But
it all changed when that Ace was downed in that pallet and picked up on your two hooks at once. It all changed, and then as soon as it reached second stage, I thought it was still in the survivor stage.
Yeah, hitting the second stage was insane.
Yeah, if he didn't reach second stage, he would have died on hook when they were probably completing one of the doors, and then it would have been maybe a 5 to 6 stage game. Maybe, probably it would have been potentially, but no, not even because they would have gotten the no-eds. I don't know.
It would have been a way less close game than it was because that was an incredibly close game. That honestly, that could have ended with the way that the last little bit went. It could have been a 3K or it ended up being a 3-up, but it could have also been a 3K. I feel like if he had hit 100%. The Ace instead, Ace would have been able to reset. Nia would have if he got the hit on whoever got the unhook. Everybody's injured. You get one person hit on the way out. You portal out to the basement. You walk out. You hit them. You have 2 slug. I don't. So many what ifs. So many.
It's tough, and I mean, we can only work with what we have right now. We know that we're going against an executioner here. That's what we're seeing. And you can do some work if you can get a torment on the first survivor that you're hooking. Things can work for you.
True.
So we'll have to see. And again, it depends how good those shots are. Do they get some good lucky shots in? Do the survivors just play out of their mind and they can't hit anything? It all comes down to that.
Yeah, as again with Odium, it's 48-50 in favor of Golden Wolves. You're 2 points behind. The killer knows what they have to do. The survivors know what they have to do.
Well, yeah, they're probably calculating their win conditions.
Yeah, calculating
exactly what they need to do, right? Both sides.
Yeah, that is one thing I do really like about the way the scores work and the sets work and the way the rules work is every time you go into a match, you should know what you need to do. In the beginnings, it's get as many points as possible. Later on, it's like, okay, we need to know, we need a 3 out, we need to give this many stages, you know, what and so on. So
yeah, you have your ideal scenarios for things, right?
Right. Oh man, this is gonna be super good. I'm super excited. And again, this is gonna be Executioner following it up. So playing a much stronger killer, arguably, than Demo. It is M1, but you got a sick M2. You got the ability to negate, you know, some of the best survivor perks in the game. A lot in your favor here. We'll just have to see how they play it. And actually, so I also realized the window spawn that the Demo had for Retro Shop was also really good. And that's what I think ended up leading them to get a quicker down on the Nia, is when they went into the window and the door were on the same side. If the window is on the other side, I feel like it's much better for the survivor.
Yeah, it's much more.
So they didn't get the God window at Retro Shop.
Yeah, it's not a God window entirely, but it's like way better. Like you can like loop
so
that
much
together.
better. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. There's again, I think both sides played absolutely out of their minds in that match. That was no NOED value though, unfortunately. No one went down to NOED. So
no.
It was a fear factor though. They had to go cleanse it.
Exactly, it's the threat level. Like, you know he's gonna have it. M1 killer, he's gonna have it. This executioner, he's gonna have it. Right? So it's just, and it's very likely that, again, this executioner, we're already gonna know 2 perks, the NOED and the no way out. It's just, you can block those almost 3 perks, right? The corrupt. You can block 3 perks off right now for an M1 killer.
Yep.
And then the last one is up in the air for whether they're gonna bring well, you're not gonna bring pop with this killer.
Right.
But they can have deadlock. They could have skirt check. They could have various things. They could have something to, again, like force penance, which I don't think they're going to bring against an executioner or with an executioner, just because they're not going to be taking body blocks in the same way.
Right.
Like you can body block doorways and such, so that he has to do guest shots more, various things like that to help your teammates. But it's harder to take body blocks. You can't really do it against an executioner,
right,
in the same way against like you did with a Demo.
Like, we saw it the other day, and it worked out for the survivors fine because they were able to get the out. But, like, yeah, Guildspire got, like, a 3-shot on his M2 against the survivors trying to body block, so...
No, yeah, unless you're you're body blocking, like, entrances to loops or various things, it's going to be harder to do it, right? Because, you can't. Like, it's up to the survivor to dodge it because it's going underneath everybody.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
let's see how it works out, though. I want to see what they're going to do or how they're going to formulate their plan with blocking and how they're going to rotate around, like where they're going to run to the loops. I'm not sure exactly how they're. I think Shack might be a big thing here. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Indeed, and we are loading in now. Let's see what Ryan has for us on the executioner, and we see the survivors spawn immediately, like within sights. Immediately, you love being a killer. You spawn and it's like, oh, there are my survivors. Not even like, not even 5 seconds in, and they already know where at least 2 people are.
Putting down the torment in the loop, very nice. He wants that torment early for this. This is what he wanted. Exactly this.
And getting the hit through the wall as well on the tap. Very early pressure here from this. This is already looking pretty dire. Someone coming in. Is that Adam coming in for the body block? What is going on here?
I didn't see exactly, but it looks like there's more than one survivor.
Yeah, there's more than one survivor over here. And they're chasing outside the corrupt zone too. This is gonna be, we'll have to see how they play this. Tap now running into the shot. No, they're gonna stay at this tile. Yeah, Adam is coming in for the body block, it looks like.
Again, you're gonna have to block one of these loops here. Yeah.
Oh, he blocked it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Early down.
This is so rough right now.
It really is, and they are running away. I imagine are they gonna pick up? They are gonna pick up. This is bold. If they can get over here for the, no flashlight save and no pallet. Okay, well done. So yeah, this is your tunnel target. Early, easy tunnel target. I wonder if Tap has the, oh no! Adam ran through. He's now tormented too.
So much value currently, man.
A lot, and there is, looks like, was that Gen blocked before?
No, I think that's a deadlock.
Okay, that is deadlock. Okay, and getting the unhook here, but is Ace? I'm about to say, is Ace gonna run through? Is everybody gonna be tormented? Ooh, good attempt there.
This Pyramid Head is going for a lot of sort of not like blind, but they're going for these power hits in areas where they might not hit. It's risky, but it's working for them so far. Like they're getting a lot of hits with their power.
True. It is 2 minutes into the game. Corrupt has expired. 1 gen, 1 hook. Dan has reset on the Atom, and another gen from the survivors. That is the injured tap that was helping out here. I don't know if they know that. Keep jumping into a locker. I don't know if they're
in
faking.
a similar spot right now.
You don't fake DS, right?
Here, I think you would have had enough time to run around, honestly. Let's see. He's waiting.
He is waiting.
He'll just wait this out, honestly.
I mean, if Ace gets over, oh no, is it? No, it's Adam with the flashlight. I'm about to say if Adam gets over here, then maybe. But yeah, you cage here, right? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna see the cage. And this survivor is primed for tunneling out of the game. Survivors have matched in kind though. That is 2 hooks for two gens, and I matched on a third one.
They're basically in the same spot. That's what I'm trying to say earlier. Like they're basically in the same sort of area. The Pyramid had a faster down, but they're this gen's going too.
Oh, look at that for the people on the tap there to reset them as much as possible. That is a strong meta pick knowing you're going against this killer because you know the tunnel is the way to go.
They should buy a bunch of time, honestly.
It should.
If this tap doesn't make an error like it did in the first chase, this should be solid.
Good double back there, good read. And yeah, I agree that might actually be play of the game, the fact that they got that reset.
Yeah, he's going to go for this tunnel because this is his best scenario right now to get a kill out at this stage in the game.
They know they have to do. They have to get at least. Well, actually, I think you can get a 6 Sage 2K and still possibly get close.
Just because the survivors don't have the same amount of like points to get out.
Right. Even if you don't get the set point, if you just tie this one, you'll get the match point.
Exactly.
So they can still come away 2-1. It just had. They get this hit. They do get the hit. So Adam. No, I'm sorry. Tap is. They do get a gen done though. Is there a 3 gen left? This is Death Hook. I don't think there's a 3 gen.
Honestly, I think that this could just be 6 stages.
Oh, they come in for this body block and Sabo.
No, it won't matter. I think get enough distance.
Okay. That was a long way to walk for the hook. I would have been scared they would have gone for it. Well, it's not a super
survivors maybe.
It's not a super spread out gen situation, but it is not close. Oh, it's 99. Adrenaline?
They know Noah. They know Noah.
Adrenaline!
There's adrenaline. Oh, that's perfect.
And the no way out triggers. Oh no.
They're on top of things right now.
They really are. That's actually insane. Oh my word.
This should be a down though. They're breaking in the dead zone area.
They are. If they know where Noah is, then it helps. But yeah, this is going to give them another couple states. They got basement nearby. Can you get the survivor unhooked and out? I don't know. I don't think you can. This is so close.
They have a semi-closed door on the left there. No, it's still kind of. Oh no, that's risky.
That is.
I think they're gonna do calculations right now. They're probably thinking, all right,
can you get this?
Let's find Noah first, and then let's think about it. How much points we need?
Can they get it open? They did get it open. Okay, yeah, you're gonna force them out here. If there's a deliverance, I'm going to No deliverance. Okay. If they had deliverance.
Oh my goodness. Again, this is what that would be insane.
That would be absolutely insane. These survivors played out of their minds.
Now this is exactly what I expected from the Pyramid Head. You get that tunnel out initially, and then you know it secures the last 3 stages. Very typical game for Pyramid Head here. Now it just comes down to the points, right? Let's see.
I'm very curious. This because folks, this is not the final score on the screen. We're still waiting for the
calculations.
The calculations here. That is because they didn't hook every survivor was the thing, so they don't get the bonus points. They had 2 fresh survivors leave. This might actually come out in favor of the survivors.
The demo was in the spot last game. I think that the demo honestly did a better job.
Yeah, they had better chases overall. They split the pressure. Like they got more hook states. I think they hooked every survivor.
Yeah, they did. I believe. I think they had 3. They had 3 stacks of no way outs.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
And then they hooked the cloud at the very end.
Yeah, so they hooked every survivor, and yeah, we're just waiting for this points to come in here. Oh man. Regardless, absolutely this might be my favorite match for a long time now. This was a lot of unexpectedness. Oh man. I'm waiting to get a confirmation on the final score. I think this might be the final score here. I can't tell. That's 12 points for the executioner because 6 hook stages. 16 points for the survivors because that's 2 fresh survivors that left. That's 10 for the 5 gens.
Is that Odium winning?
I think Odium just, let's see, for this trial, yeah, Odium won this set. So they Golden was won set 1, Odium won set 2. I think Odium gets the match point here.
Oh my!
I'm gonna ask the ref real quick to confirm score.
I don't know how that ended, but that is
close. So close.
Very close. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, a 2-point difference. Oh my word! I gotta know. That was so close. Please, I'm on the edge of my seat. Please confirm. Yeah, yeah. It's 64 to 62 in favor of Odium. Congratulations, Odium, going 2-1 against Golden Wolves and getting the W. I expected no less than such a close game today. That was amazing.
It came down to those final 2 games. The Blight was kind of as expected, and then it just came down to the demo, really. It was just the demo game that really made everything different.
The demo just... The demo just, you know, I guess they had the better gaming chair. Like, oh my word. And like the Pyramid had played very correctly. The survivors just, I really think the For the People play was the play of the game. I think the For the People giving Tap extra breathing room to take that chase just a little bit farther. I think that bought the survivors the time they needed.
Oh, 100%. If they did not have the For the People right there, that would have been a down much earlier. And they probably would have been able to stop that gen, honestly, and then bought maybe 1 or 2 more hook stages.
Exactly.
And that could have been it.
It would have at least given them 1 more hook stage, potentially, because you get the down, you get the hook trade, and then someone else gets hooked, and yeah, it would have given just a 2 to 3 point difference, but wow.
May have had another stack on No Way Out. It could have been a bunch of things, honestly.
It really could have been, but regardless, GG's to Odium, GG's to Golden Wolves. Well played, both sides. Odium coming out with a 2-1. And that is the end of this match. But stick around. We got 2 more coming after this in about 25 minutes. So stay tuned. You've been watching Champions of the Fog. All4domo, thank you for joining me as host. Where can we find you?
100%. On Twitch. Just All4domo. My name right there. And that's
All4domo? Easy?
Live shortly. Yeah.
Okay, bet. And I am your host, littlerugaard. You can find me at LITTLEG. Oh, no, I messed it up. I messed up my own promo. Okay, never mind. Don't even shout me out. If you shout me out, I will. I'm kidding. Anyway, we'll see you in about 25 minutes. Thank you for watching.
See you guys.